Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. We're saluting rare animated films and shorts tonight with a great deal of help from a man who's an authority on everything to do with animation, Jerry Beck. Thanks again for being here, Jerry.
Delighted.
We have one more animated film to share with you this evening. This one, an animated silent feature from Germany in 1926 called The Adventures of Prince Ahmed. Now, tell us what's so rare about this, although I have to say I'd never heard of any animated feature before Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah, this is the earliest known existent animated feature, and it predates Snow White. It's directed by a woman. It was made in Germany.
Wow.
It's
shown in this country?
It was shown in this country. It was actually shown a few years later. It was considered an art film even then, even in the 30s. Also, it's done in an unusual technique, the silhouette. We call it silhouette animation.
And what is that?
That is, it's actually stop motion is what it is. It's Lottie Reniger, the creator, was wonderful at doing wonderful paper cutouts. And she would create these, the characters in paper cutouts, paint them black, and she deconstructed them so that they could move, so that the arms would move, and then they would animate that under the camera. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's an unusual technique. She was the master of it, and this was a film she made when she was in her 20s, and she had a whole career making these films the rest of her life. But they were shorts.
Yes.
But this was her one, I think it's her masterpiece. It's her one feature. It also, we'll be seeing a tinted print, which is the way they showed it back then, with a score which was made for the film back in the 20s. This is the way it was meant to be seen. So when people think of silent films or a silent animated film, I can't even imagine sitting through that. No, no, no.
Yes.
You're in for a treat.
Also, we have to say that when you say a feature, it doesn't necessarily mean it's 2.5 hours like movies today, but it's like about an hour.
Yeah,
right?
It's about 65 minutes.
65 minutes.
Yeah.
So, before we say goodbye to you, are you working on anything special?
Yeah,
right now?
well, besides my blog, cartoonbrew.com, which I write every day, I'm writing a book on SpongeBob SquarePants. That's what I'm doing right this minute, if you're asking. I work with Warner Home Video and Warner Archive, and putting out the old classic cartoons. You know, we're still doing.
Thank you for that. That's great to.
We're doing right now the Looney Tunes on Blu-ray, the Platinum Collection we're calling it, and we're putting out more Tom and Jerry and just a lot of stuff from the Hanna-Barbera library, but a lot of exciting stuff like that. I'm also working on putting out the Mr. Magoo cartoons, sort of the other side of the Jolly Frolic set that TCM put out. We're putting out a Mr. Magoo collection.
Well, we thank you for all that and for being with us.
Thank you.
And for bringing these movies to us.
You
and Tom, thank you. Well, let's see the film. Here from female silhouette animator, Miss Lottie Reniger, from 1926, The Adventures of Prince Ahmed.